Release the truth and make the youths them rise. Open them eyes to see another way. Yeah, you execute them and pollute them minds. Then they wonder why the shot a spray every night and day.
In this DALLO episode, we highlight two high achievers hailing from Allman Town and Campbell Town in Central Kingston. Excelling in the area of academics, we have Ucal Wilson, and in the area of entrepreneurship, we have Tanique Thompson.
Vendetta, we struggle only make you better. Them right we off like a letter, but we still a trendsetter. The pain of the fight, all the hate, all the lies done me, and somebody who me love. Push me another time, never sing another rhyme. Cut me now, you good and us in the blood. Ready up for them pain and heartbreak. Shut me in it, me love.
Hi, I'm Tanique Thompson and this is my DALLO story.
Hi, I'm Ucal and this is my DALLO story.
The pain of the fight, all the hate, all the lies done me, and somebody who me love.
Hi, I'm Tanique Thompson, a current student at University of the West Indies, where I'm reading for my Bachelor of Science degree, majoring in Actuarial Science. I reside in the community of Allman Town, which is right beside Sabina Farm. The Convent of Mercy Academy High School for Girls, where I was recommended to sit 9 subjects at the 6C level. On hearing my financial struggles, my principal recommended me to do 5 because he said I would be traumatized of the incidents that was taking place at my home. In persuading him, I did the 9 subjects, where I was successful in all 9 and got 5 distinctions and 4 credits. In 5th form, I then went on to the 6th form program at the convent, where I sat 8 units of CAPE and was successful in all 8. I then applied to University of the West Indies for my medical science degree, where I got accepted to the faculty, but I was presented with another obstacle where I couldn't find the money, 3.2 million, for my tuition fee. I then grew very, very, very sad because I was saying I didn't want to come this far and to stop. So I took up the directory one night and I flipped through the directory, writing letters to companies asking for money to go on to University of the West Indies. I was then faced with another obstacle when I got the university scholarship, where I would pay 600,000 instead of the 3.2 million, but my parents still couldn't find the money to send me. I then went back to Alpha and was speaking to my teacher, my math teacher in 6th form, and she said, Tanique, I think that you should try actuarial science. I didn't know what actuarial science means, and she took me in her office and she and I went on the computer and we read about actuarial science program, and I said, okay, I'm going to do it. Living in an inner city community, I was faced with numerous obstacles. I was always told that I can't be successful and I will never be successful because of my address. Many inner city persons, they don't know the value of education. It was very easy to fall among the statistics of being teenage pregnant or being on the corner smoking weed or doing other criminal activities. I chose not to. Even when family members told me that would make sense, it would not make any sense to move on to university. I should find an wholesale work or I should partake in mediocre activities just to get a living to pay bills. I believe that I was not made, I was not born to pay bills, so I went on to the University of the West Indies.
They don't know my story, they just know my song. They don't know.
Ucal Wilson, I attend Campbell College. I'm 18 years of age. I live in the Campbell Town community. I'm doing accounting, you know, nice and easy profession. Lies, it's really hard. But a few things about me, right? I love sleep. Like I love sleep beyond anyone in this world. I have a look at thing about campaign and they will say, yo. Anyway, on campus, you see Ucal. And half the time you see my sleep, watching. But the one thing about me that I think is unique is the fact that I give my best and my worst to whoever I can talk to, you know. I like to have them know the kind of person I am beforehand, so they know if I'm the type of person I want to get involved with. And honestly, I feel like we need more authenticity in this greater Jamaica, and I really hope to spread that word, you know. Living in a community is actually really fun. I really love the Campbell Town and what it has offered to me thus far. Although there's a lot of things that happen, which is not their fault, of course, like out of their control, and it really have like changed how I like looked at life, you know. Like, for example, when I was 9, my house burnt down. Like most of big yard lost their houses, and and there was a lot of rebuilding happening. Thank God for the government for helping us out there. And of course, before that there was hurricanes that destroyed our houses again. But I was a little bit too young to remember that fully, but it happened. And of course, drought. And boy, I remember catching bottles of water every day for 2 months, you know. Really makes you appreciate the little things. And right after GSAT and when I'm going to Campion, tragedy struck my family as my father died of brain cancer. That really destroyed me. I never thought I'd cry so much for like one person in my life. Like I was crying for 3 hours straight, and like I still remember his face from when I saw him last, and it really is like a memory I can't let go of all these years. It's been 6 years. And going to Campion, you realize you're like a small drop in the huge ocean that is the intelligence of Jamaica, you know? The top 1% is a vast pool of people, and they're really amazing. You think that there's only there could be only so much like better than you can ever imagine, but people like no. These people have some amazing work ethics, and regardless of wherever they came from, they work, and they truly work. And that really inspired me, you know. I can't just rest on my laurels and expect to get 100% on all my grades. And I say, I have to work, and I work till I just keep up with them, you know. That's mostly my story, you know.
When I look at where I'm coming from, I know I'm blessed, and I close.
Despite all obstacles faced by me throughout my life, I still managed to be successful. I was awarded the Prime Minister Youth Award for Excellence in 2017 for youth development. Of a non-profit organization based in Allman Town known as the Inner City Development Youth Association, IDYA or IDEA. We host 3 events annually. Our Track on Streets program, which is a back-to-school street sports day held in the community of Allman Town. We keep that event every August. We also have One Stone Football, which is a football competition that we use to break gangs and break barriers that exist throughout the community. We also have our Inner City Quiz competition, where violent-prone communities compete against each other in quiz competitions. So whenever I come home from school, I walk through the community and help kids with their homework at the GSAT level, at the 6C level, and also help adults with reading. I tutor on a Saturday, so every Saturday and Sunday I keep classes with students, especially math, because everybody don't like math. So I keep math classes for free with kids within the area, and also help the parents so that they can help them with the homework. From the University of the West Indies with my first class, and I was majoring in actuarial science. Even though I have $60,000 outstanding, I know I will graduate by God's will. Successful people always try one more time.
With my 2 hands in the air as far as I can.
I aim to reach the University of the West Indies next year, as I'm in my last year of Campion College. And of course, I'm be studying accounting. Accounting as a course is really hard and rigorous, but I feel I can do it. I really want to make my parents proud. The thing is, like, they struggled all their life to get me here, and I give some back to them and the community. And really want to drive in the importance of the fact that you need to work hard. No matter where you come from, no matter where you think you come from, you need to work hard. You can't get anywhere, rich or poor, without some work, and I hope to pass it on to you too.
Lift up my eyes to this, I'm blessed, oh baby. With my 2 hands in the air as far as I can.
Sagicor, we are very proud to always be involved in our communities. We live by our vision, which is that we're committed to improving the lives of the people in the communities we serve. So year over year, we have several activities where we're involved in all the communities that we have branches. And through those activities, we touch so many lives. Our foundation, the Sagicor Foundation, is our charitable arm, and that is the institution that carries out all the functions, and we have a dedicated set of volunteers who are also active participants in carrying out these projects.
I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing.
As a corporate entity, of course, we are in business, so we have a range of financial products and services. And for us, we believe that it's always important to be a part of the communities where clients are from, and it gives them some motivation to do business with us as well, because it shows that we're good corporate citizens and they feel that they're also a part of it, because when they invest with us, they see where the investment is going in their communities and the wider country.
Oh, every morning I rise.
At Sagicor, our team members, they're always so excited and ecstatic to be a part of our Sagicor Foundation activities. It is just such a pleasure for us. 400 pool of volunteers, and of course it exceeds to the wider team. We have over 2,200 team members, and throughout all the activities, they're always willing to participate. They're so ingrained in the Sagicor culture, the way of giving back, being involved. So it comes naturally to us. I think working with children, giving back to the health sector, giving back to education, those things are important to all of us, health and education. So it really is a no-brainer when we get involved with our CSR projects.
I lift up my eyes to this, I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can.
Our major charitable event for the year is our calendar event, Sagicor Corporate Sigma Run, and it is absolutely amazing. Sagicor puts up all the funds to execute the event, and every dollar that we collect goes to charities. We've had so many beneficiaries over the years, hospitals, institutions, that all has to do with health and child-related diseases. So that is probably our most expensive undertaking, but it's well worth it.
In the air as far as I can.
The Sagicor CSR project keeps us busy year round. There's never a day, never a month, never a weekend or a holiday that there isn't something going on. Quickly, we have our Sagicor Sigma Run that is in February. We have our Adopt a School project that runs throughout the school year, which is from September to July, and we're so excited about that. We have the JTA National Athletic Championships, where we've been title sponsors for over 3 decades, and that has to do with children and sports development and just a range of holistic developmental activities. We have our support for the Jamaica Cancer Society. That is just so tremendous in October, where we give support to cancer awareness and just fighting the cause for that. And we do so many donations through community initiatives on a wider national scale. There's just so much that we do and we're involved in, and we're just very proud to always give back to our country, our communities, and our clients and team members.
When I look at where I'm coming from.
Michelle-Ann Letman, the PR bell for Sagicor Group Jamaica, and I am repping on company swag. That's a wrap.
I feel like the richest man in Babylon, and I've done my best. So every